Moisturization.
What?
I get it already. I get it.
Moisturization.
The fact that we have to cream ourselves.
No. No, everybody has to cream themselves. Everybody has to cream themselves. It's more apparent on our skin.
Oh my god.
It's more apparent on our skin, and I wouldn't put that in the whole roasting element. But if you didn't moisturize, you would be a victim of roasting. It's like, hold on, wait, I can see your ashy ankles. That's another conversation for a different thing. But moisturizing, like we know that our skin after being in contact with water, like we know that.
Question for you guys, yeah, because you're both like from different angles of the same sort of different different corners of the same culture.
Oh,
so
because he's
from my
Nigerian,
corner,
I'm Ghanaian.
yes, and I'm Jamaican. So from my corner,
You're both
you're
dry
crusty,
skin.
you're crusty, you're crusty. You look crusty. Ashy, we didn't really talk too much about ashy anything. You were crusty. Is it what were you? Was it ashy for you guys? You were just like skin is dry.
No. It wasn't crusty. No, he's talking about how let me try and see if I understood you, Daniel. So, an elder in the Jamaican communion, communion. I don't know. would point out the fact that you are crusty because you haven't moisturized, and that's what it was. What it was for me in my household, I can't speak for Justin. What it was for me
ask you
was
separately, guys. 3 separate corners. Go on.
okay. What I'm saying is, my brother didn't want to get roasted on my behalf because I had ashy ankles, so he would kick me down the stairs and throw the Vaseline at me to make sure that I was moisturized. And at least the places that people would see.
How do you go from completely understanding what I'm saying to not answering the question?
It's my life, so. It's my life. This is what I do.
Yo, if your brother caught you looking ashy, would he call you ashy? Would he call you crusty? Would you call you dry? What is it? Is
It would just be. He wouldn't even do anything. You don't understand my childhood.
Was there no word? Was there no word in your side of the culture?
He would kick me down the stairs and throw Vaseline at me.
Purely physical. There's no word.
It was before anybody else had a chance to get at me. Because if they get at me, they can get at him through me. So I get kicked down the stairs, and he would throw the Vaseline at me and said, "Fix it."
Justin and Nigerians specific in the way that they call out your crustiness.
I feel like we use sounds or facial expressions.
No, Daniel, you're really taking it back to 1990s primary school, like where Africans weren't cool. We're in now. We're in now.
How about that, bitch? Where's your bashment now? What's it? Yeah, do you know it's count? It sounds. It's like I can hear my mum going, "Come, oh your face," but it's all in the expression. Like, and before she said it, you're like, "Yo, I'm used to this shit. I know what I'm supposed to do next. I'm gonna grab the cream and cream myself." Okay.
So you know, like, I feel like Jamaicans are more likely to outrightly call you out for being ashy before you leave the house.
Whereas my mum,
Africans will just react.
Why can't
Africans would just react?
Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah.
Right, well, I'm not trying to speak for your mum. I don't know.
We had all our corners,
amazing.
and now you're seeping into
lovely.
my corner.
I'm not seeping into your corner. I don't want to be in your Nigerian corner. You guys have
you just
dishes.
grouped us together. We just had our corners, and now you're like, actually, as
okay,
Africans.
So Africa and Ghana and Nigeria are separate.
Yes, they Nigeria and Ghana
and Nigeria are separate.
That doesn't even make sense. Nigeria and Ghana are separate countries.
Africa is a continent.
And Ghana are separate. You forgot that Nigeria and Ghana are separate. Is that
they
what you
are
said?
separate. Yeah, I hope that's what you said.
Okay, Africa and Ghana and Nigeria are separate.
Yes.
So which continent are Ghana and Nigeria on?
Africa.
What are we doing right now?
That's bro. Do you know that's so broad. It's like, oh, so what? You live in South London, therefore you're like everybody in South London. because your house is in South London.
You're going somewhere totally different.
No,
from
I'm
where
not.
I went.
Africa's
I said Africa and Ghana and Nigeria are separate.
yes.
That's
For
the
this,
statement I made.
especially for this conversation where we spoke
You see, we
about
fucking started, Daniel.
we spoke about the
I'm
different
sorry,
corners.
man. I'm
You had
sorry.
your corner, I had my corner, and now you're coming into my corner and grouping us together. We're not the
You
same.
know what? This is why I wanted to talk like I wanted the subject to be about black cultures as opposed to black culture, because you both have a slightly different viewpoint to me. We're all three of us are South London black boys, which brings our corners very close together. But your households are going to be different to my
Oh,
household.
100%.
I'm like, West Midland Jamaican black boy is different to the Ghanaian black boy and the Nigerian black boy. So
Yeah, so basically what I was trying to say is that my mum probably wouldn't say anything and she would look at me and probably just scratch me. And be like, look, you know what I'm saying? And be like, look, that's your dry, go do something about it kind of thing. And I'm just supposed to know what that means. I'm like, well, she's not scratching me because she's trying, go, there you go, I know you need to scratch your itch, no. She'll probably want me to go get some cream.
okay.